Let's review. You can use a number line to plot a fraction on the line and compare it to another fraction. Or you can use benchmark fractions like 1/2 to compare and order fractions. Now it's your turn. Compare 5/12 and 6/10 using the benchmark fraction half. Please pause the video to complete this, and then you can return to the video once you have finished. If we shade in 5/12, we can see that it is 1 less than half. 6/12 equals half, so 5/12 is a little less than half. And if we look at 6/10, we can see that 6/10 is a little more than half because 5/10 equals half. So 6/10 is greater than half. So in comparing these numbers, we can see that 6/10 is greater than 5/12. Now we're going to compare fractions using the benchmark number of a half. Let's look at these two fractions. 3/4 and 2/8. So when we're looking at these two numbers, we want to think, are these fractions greater than half or less than half? So if I were to take 3/4 I would know that half is right about there. And with that, I would color in 3/4 of the bar. So I know that 3/4 is greater than half because 2/4 equals half. Now I'm going to look at 2/8. If I were to draw eighths, and then I'm going to color in two of them, this is what it would look like. And I know that 4/8 equals half, which would be right about here. And so I know that 2/8 is less than half. So I can say that 3/4 is greater than 2/8. If we plot these two numbers on the number line, we will see that 1/8 is smaller than 1/3. Now I want you to solve this problem using a number line. Which fraction is smaller, 1/8 or 1/3? So start off by taking these numbers and drawing the number lines for them. Remember that each fraction represents a value between 0 and 1. We're working with the same whole, although the fractions are different. Pause the video to try this out. Let's take a look at these two fractions, 2/3 and 3/8. While their denominators are different, their wholes are equal. Each fraction is part of one whole. Each fraction shows the value between 0 and 1. We're going to take this first number line between 0 and 1 and split it into 3 equal parts. Now I'm going to shade in 2 of the 3 sections to model 2/3 on the number line. Here is the same whole, but now our fraction is 3/8. So our whole is divided into 8 parts. So now I will shade in 3 of the sections of the number line because our numerator is 3. When we compare the number lines of the two different fractions, we can see that 2/3 is greater than 3/8. There are two ways that we will compare fractions. The first way is using a number line. And the second way is using benchmark fractions. Today we will compare fractions using two different methods.